What's up, everybody? This is Coleslaw Cup. I've got a week off now, starting today, and I'm hyped. Look at this goofy at our racetrack, bro. Oh, it looks silly, bro. Who's fucking messaging me, bro? Okay, so we've got a couple people leaving the pits now. The Williams is going to be first. Which Williams do you think it is?
Probably
Damn.
Hightower.
Hightower is first for the first time in his life. Congrats to Hightower.
What a beautiful sight.
The first. Literally the first. At only time. And who's that right behind him? I think it's Knuckles.
Yes. It do be.
I don't know why the screen looks like fuzzy. I don't know if I've got... It's not lobby options. Graphic settings. Does that all... I probably want that off, I guess. Can only be edited from the main menu. I think that's all right. I don't know why it looks strange. It looks really nice on board though. Pure Stream, the sponsor there. And the Williams. Cynical is out on track as well. He's just behind A-Dub. Welcome everybody to Coleslaw Cup. Feel free to say hello in the chat. Say that. No one probably will, but you never know. We like to hope and dream around here. As Hightower starts his flying lap. Hello, says Ellie. Hello. Hello indeed. I don't have my face cam on today because my computer completely died. It just decided it didn't want to exist anymore, so... No face cam for me, unfortunately, which is a shame because I missed the antics. And this is the last one before Christmas as well. I would have dressed up as Santa and everything, man. It would have been amazing, but that's been completely ruined by my computer deciding it didn't want to work. Oh well. But Lanzy's here as well. Say hello, Lanzy. Oh, damn. I didn't even need to tell him. He's got a mind of his own. It's out of control. I did have something to drink to get me through this, and I don't know where I put it. Oh, they're here. They're hidden on the floor. I remember putting them on the floor now and thinking, I'll put them there because I won't forget where they are. Oh well. Anyway, Hightower comes up to the line to be the first person to set a time. It's a 1:23.8. Will that be immediately beaten by Knuckles? It will be. By over a second.
Damn.
Lanzy, Ellie wants to know why you aren't racing. Why aren't you racing?
Because I'm not.
That's not a justifiable reason.
But it's the truth.
That's a post hoc rationalization. Goodness gracious me.
The truth, though.
This man is not the truth teller. He is not the explainer.
Look at that.
Nikki goes fastest.
You mean Nasser Al-Attiyah?
Sorry, my mistake. How could I possibly? I don't know where Nikki is. He mustn't be in this race.
Cynical. We're just gapping each other by a second now.
What will text-to-speech do? He'll put himself between the two of them. 1:21.895.
Palmer is invalidated.
But there goes Say. The Mexican madman himself. Say irons forever.
Daze is in the middle sector at the moment. Or sector 3 even.
Of course he is. Sorry,
Can he
let's see what he
challenge
thinks.
the Mexican?
He should race, he's pretty good. Well, you're not wrong, but
Already out of deployment. He did not save it. Somewhere in the lap.
if
Up to
Lanty was
safety
racing,
again.
he would have saved it, you see. 121.4 for Dace. Gabriella enters the chat. Hello. Welcome to our humble broadcast. The Aston Martins are doing alright, aren't they? Look at Fireball up in P4. Almost as well as the Alfa Romeo team, but there goes Edwin. He says, fuck off, Dace. Smashes him out of the park by 0.4 of a second. Good, that guy needed bringing down a peg or two.
Both Scornsy and Palmer has fumbled their first lap. So it ended up throwing an 8 up, but
I blame the lack of vocal Scornsy support. I think if we had a louder Scornsy supporting base on the broadcast, then perhaps he wouldn't have fumbled, but he did,
perhaps,
so.
yeah. He did a fumble.
Anyway, here comes Cali Rob. California Robert, or should I say Brooklyn Robert. The Deceiver crosses the line in just a moment. Recovered. P6. Decent. Beats text-to-speech. The other McLaren is quite clearly not on a hot lap. Who is on a hot lap? Nicky?
No, he was 3
I think
tenths
he
down.
is
So it's not a good
starting a
lap,
hot
at
lap.
least.
Well, it's never going to be a good lap if Nicky's doing it, is it?
That's true.
Yeah, he's not pushing, I can tell by the ERS. But Caesar, though, just went purple in the middle sector, or at least Codemasters are claiming he has. He's really low on the ERS, though. He's not going to have enough ERS to get him to the line. He's going to do a dace. No, he's backed off. He's either backed off or he's run out of fuel, and I'm not sure which one it is.
Rose crawled into the line.
He is. He's
But he is full
floundering
throttle, so
like a fish.
personally I would have pitted. I guess he just wants to do another lap on the track.
Well, he ran out of fuel after the final corner. I think he was trying to get across the line before he ran out, but not quite.
Yeah, maybe.
It doesn't matter how fast your first and second sector is if you don't bloody finish the third with enough fuel to get around the track, so...
That was extremely inspirational.
A slight error in judgment, you're welcome. You're very, very much welcome.
It looks like 8 up is on his first valid lap here.
See, if I do this... There we are, look at that. Oh, that's not the corner, A-Dub. Goodness gracious me. Following after his idol, Lewis Hamilton and track extending.
Yeah. Not the correct thing to do, in my opinion.
Yeah. Got Palmer though, he's moving, he's hustling out there, he sets a purple sector 1. The Red Bull driver absolutely flying for the time being. Will he be able to conclude this lap or will he mess it up like A-Dub did? The Aston Martin gets out of the way, but will the Alfa Romeo kinda got out of the way? I don't know. Hard to say. This is the corner where A-Dub messed it all up.
He didn't, man.
Got Palmer is on absolute rails here. Through the final corner he goes. On the run up to the line and across the line he goes. Pole position, at least provisionally there, for Got Palmer.
4 tenths clear as well. Here comes Singapore.
Fantastic lap, and here is Cynical up to P3.
The gap is very big though. Daze is on his way to the line. He's already out of battery. I don't know what he's doing.
This man does not learn from his mistakes. It's a recurring theme with Dace. He lacks the capacity to learn, and as such only goes P2, though very close to Edwin, and you've got to think Edwin will improve on his second run, you would imagine. At least you'd hope so, because then he'd knock Dace down.
He has invalid. Gary Rob's going to the line. He has a cheeky slipstream from Edwin, who's about to start his lap, I think.
Naughty there from Calirob.
It does not
Can't
improve.
improve.
5 tenths down.
So even with that helping hand,
Bro needed more help.
Bro needed a lot more help.
Sharia is on his lap in the middle sector. I did see his light blink, so he does save some ERS. Well, let's see if it pays off. He is 2.5 tenths up in sector 2. Can he keep it together?
Right on the edge. Right on the edge through all of these corners, and you're right, the S-Gunsy up to P4. Ellie will be happy, but not as happy as she'd be if he was just a little bit quicker. But unfortunately, he isn't.
He's already down to 5th now, since Mackie opted into the top 4.
Sharia only managing P10.
2.5 tenths improvement, only P10.
Across the line goes Edwin, improves by 0.2 of a second and gets within 0.2 of Got Palmer, but it's not quite enough.
It seems that now that the competition is a little bit better, Say is crumbling.
Say is the crumbler.
Will he now improve and shut my mouth? Let's see. Okay.
Oh, you're
well
back.
done, buddy.
Up to P3.
The Mexican strikes back.
Yeah, that'd be a really shit Star Wars film, wouldn't it? That'd be a really shit Star Wars, The Mexican Strikes Back. No,
Why?
Luke, I am your father. Eh, man, you're not my father, man. You know? What the hell is Mackie doing? Mr. Marquise is on an interesting route here. He's gone sightseeing, Kimi Räikkönen style. Mackie's doing
Canadian,
the
but
he's doing the don't touch the track challenge.
Of a French person. Maybe French Canadian?
Maybe he's one of those delusional Canadian people that think they're French when they aren't.
Yeah, could be.
Perhaps. Could you imagine wanting to be? Could you imagine being not French and wanting to be French?
It's interesting for sure.
That's insanity. That's like being a free person and wishing you had been kidnapped.
Yeah.
There goes Caesar in P9. Palmer still in the pits. A-Dub though, he's starting his flying lap. He wants to elevate himself up from P18, I'm sure.
Where's Vitek?
Good question. Where is Vitek?
What? Who's the other that's missing? I think it is an...
This is where the guy that's been commentating for a week knows more about the grid than I do.
I think it's Scavney and Lobo who are missing because Vitek did get a...
That's true, there's no Ray Bozo. There's no Ray Bozo. Where is Ray Bozo? Donde está Ray Bozo? Var is Ray Bozo? Hey.
Oh, wait up. Very
Pretty,
close
pretty good.
to the white lines there. But he is cooking. He keeps it between the white lines.
Ellie tells us that Scornsy is the reserve driver for VTEC.
Yes. That is helpful information. Thank you.
Doesn't answer the question of where VTEC is, though.
VTech is probably being a bozo somewhere.
He's probably in Virginia somewhere being cringe. He's probably taking pictures of a truck.
Probably, yeah.
My pickup truck so sexy. Put it on Facebook. Here goes Caesar across the line in 8th gear. Nope, never mind,
Put
that's not
himself
an
in
improvement.
P9, by the way.
999, du
The
kannst
last
das
place
nicht.
is reserved for Hightower once again. He's already
Hell yeah,
invalid.
bro.
Well,
Hop on the
fortunately for him.
Hightower hate train, bro. You're welcome for this space.
Also Nicky down there.
Nicky, I mean, Nicky being unlucky, he's invalidated again. I mean, he's just such a failure.
Yeah. There he goes.
It really is a shame. I mean, 122.
I mean, he didn't really have a chance because he is also from Wisconsin, so.
Oh
You
God,
start
imagine! Could
like
you
3-0
imagine?
down.
That's it. It's already over by half time.
Yeah.
Kind of like
That is
Brazil
half
versus
time
Germany a
of a
while
real
back.
football game, I remind you.
Remember that
Like a
Brazil-Germany
quarter or
game?
something.
The
In the
pain that
World Cup.
the pain that was written on Oscar's face is just the pain of Nicky's existence.
The pain and the fact that Germany thought, let's just score another one.
The fact that Andreas Schürrle just didn't get the message, man. He just kept going.
Yeah. You know you're in trouble when Tony Cruz starts scoring.
Tony Kroos just fucking.
Oh, there he
bang.
goes. Nicky fumbles.
Oh no! Just as I took my eyes off of him, he fumbles once more. He was 0.8 of a second up as well, which is rather funny. Oh goodness gracious me! What else is going on? What's Scornsy doing? I'm sure Ellie will appreciate some Scornsy screen time. Adeltonian retires from the session. Goodness me.
Only 20 seconds left.
Adel, even though you retired, don't think I forgot about that shirt. I want that t-shirt, brother. I don't even know what his band is, but I want that t-shirt.
Okay.
Cross-Atlantic representation, bro. Nicky retires from the session because he's given up. And rightfully so in his position.
Scorsese was a little bit more than 1.5 tenths up on the split. Keeps it between the white lines.
That was a really nice corner there.
One more corner.
Got Palmer, takes provisional pole from himself.
He's zooming.
And across that line it goes. Scornsy jumps up to P3. Text to speech crosses the line. Can't improve.
Edwin.
Oh shit, yeah, he's in P2. Bloody hell. Across the line he goes. Only a tenth or so off. It's not too far away.
There's coming through the line now.
Callirub is crossing the line at first. And he jumps way up to P6. A really good lap there from Callirub. Here goes Say across the line up to P3. Bumps Scornsy down. But here goes Dace. What can Dace do? The flying fish can only fly up to P3. And that's going to be it.
He wasn't really flying. He leaped. No? Okay.
It would have been leapt. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's Dace. I don't want to talk about him.
That's fair. That's fair. Yep. So, 5 drivers in the 120s.
We've got a pretty competitive field out there. We've got what? 16 drivers out there that could plausibly do something, and then we've also got Dace who would somehow mess it up, and Hightower who would be 2 laps behind. Actually,
Nicky.
let's say 15 because of Nicky. Yeah, exactly.
Nicky probably is out on lap 2, so you don't really think about him,
Yeah,
which is
should have
fair.
stayed. Should have stayed at home and eaten some ham, bro.
Yeah, or cheese.
Yeah,
Since he's from Wisconsin, you know.
yeah. I mean,
I like them cheese over there.
they do. A lot of cows. A lot of cows. Brother knew it
Oh,
was coming.
giggling. What are you giggling, bro?
He anticipated that.
Nah, man.
I'm just praying to God that my my free trial of F1 2023 doesn't run out mid broadcast.
I sure hope it doesn't.
Oh.
That would be cringe.
I need to figure out a way to fix that computer, dude. Some dude told me to take this little battery thing out and put it back in, and I was like, I don't know, bro. And then this other dude was like, reset the BIOS, and I was like, I don't know, bro. I'm picking up some weird ass static through your mic now. I don't know
What the
why.
hell is Houdini doing, bro?
Houdini, now that's some cringe right there.
Look at the D1 shirt, bro.
Ah, let's have a look. Let's have a look, Sis Sanchez. I'm definitely getting a static sound. I don't know if that's coming through on the broadcast or if that's just me. Hopefully it's just me, but let's see here. D1 chat. God, you've got to scroll so far down for D1 chat these days. Why have I been pinged in here? Oh, goodness gracious me.
This is a long 2 minutes, man. I wish
Hashtag
VTech was
kick
here
the
to hit the
can.
button.
Brother needs to touch some grass, bro. Oh my goodness me, bro.
Bro is the one, is the upset one.
Oh, he's the upsetting upsetter. Oh no, VTech is typing. Oh no! Hotford, what's going on? We're actually working on something like that, a document of penalties.
Who?
The stewards as a whole.
Who asked, buddy?
Bro, okay, you're kicked from the party, you're gone. Goodbye. Yeah, Benton Ganker Monocle. I'm trying to fucking keep the conversation. You're just shitposting in Maine right now, bro. Stop it. Oh my god, this fucking guy. This guy who joins the party while I'm starting the stream and loading into the fucking lobby starts chatting, bro. I'm not interested.
Are you the waffler?
No, you are.
Hmm. I don't know.
You're the one from the Benelux region, you fucking waffle.
Hmm. I see what you tried there. I respect it.
I see what I accomplished there, and I respect myself. Thank you very much. VTech is still
There
typing.
you go. For typing. We got a nice spread of tires. High tower starting on the softs. That is a strategy.
That is one of the strategies that exists.
Edwin, both McLaren, Caesar,
Who knows? Maybe he will
Nicky,
surprise us
and
all
Adel
with his
Tony
genius.
are starting on the hard tire. The
Quite the
rest
split.
medium. I mean,
We're
it's not
predominantly
really a split,
medium,
but
but
yeah.
there's hards. There's quite a few hards there. Some softs. One soft to be precise.
One soft that he will be in the pit on lap 1.
I mean, at least he's off the track.
Unfortunately.
Who's pinged me as well? I
That
mean,
was
come on.
Houdini, bro.
No, somebody else has pinged me in Coleslaw Cup. Did I just never clear the... Yeah, I never cleared the broadcast stream notification. Okay, that's why.
Goofy.
But the...
That was the goofy one. Are you excited for the DRS train?
Hell yeah, brother, that's what I live for. VTech is still typing.
He probably fell on his phone.
Oh, everybody's arriving on the scene. I mean, what is that parking from the Alfa Romeo? I'm sorry,
What
nah,
the
thanks to
hell?
speech, you are getting away with that, buddy. I'm sorry.
That was goofy as hell.
I wasn't even close.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah, let's hop on board with
1,
Dace.
2, 3,
Actually,
4,
no, let's hop on board with
5
Say.
headlights. Here we go.
Here we go, a decent start by the Alpine on the inside, but an even better start from Dace, who manages to jump him off the line. The overtake being deployed by Say will jump forward once more to watch Edwin go down the inside of Dace, though Dace can carry a little bit more speed. Around the outside, they're going to be 3 wide as Scott Palmer makes a break for it. We've got an
Oh,
Aston Martin, I think that was,
interesting days.
sideways in
A
the
little bit of
background.
contact.
And that's a lap 1 virtual safety car.
Who are involved? Sharia and Cynical. 2 bozos at the back now. Ui, ui, ui. What a great start to the race. Hightower, by the way, up to 12. Very respectable.
Got Palmer leading from turn 1, as was probably, I don't want to say expected, but from our previous evidence of Got Palmer, we know he doesn't like to bottle it, unlike Dace. Still a virtual safety car.
Would be fun if it goes away.
Should be going away pretty soon, you'd hope. You never know, maybe Dace will get the jump on Got Palmer. I mean, it's more likely that he'll just get a penalty, but we move.
Text to speech has left the session.
Bro has quit. That was a good...
The quit of rage.
Bro did 0.75 of a lap on his return. Dace has the slipstream, but it's not enough.
A lot of cars in the pit lane. I wonder what happened there. Hightower up to 11.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. The soft tyres, maybe they do work.
Yeah.
A little bit wide there from Mackie, who doesn't seem to know how to keep it on the track. Goodness gracious me. Perhaps he has a little bit of damage, actually. He's driving rather strangely. And A-Dub is trying to get past Calirob, but Calirob is not making it easy as you would not expect him to.
Those mediums are a lot quicker at this stage of the race. As you expect, of course, on lap 2. But yeah, it's very important to save the battery here. Don't get it back if you use it. So.
That's it. There's not many heavy braking zones really, so it's usually a weakness of Dace's, though he's doing okay for now.
Normally he is the burner.
He do be the burner. Got Palmer is the breaker of the toe, at least hopefully, as we head down this straight. Manages to set the fastest lap of the race so far, so he is pulling a gap. 2 days.
SA is struggling to keep within the DRS.
And Scornsy is all over the back of Say as well.
Yeah. And then
Do we have a Mexican versus Mexican battle royale?
Yep. I mean, I guess. I don't know if Scornsy is Mexican, but if he is, then we do.
I think he is. Maybe I made that up. I'm pretty sure he is, though.
It would be weird to make up, buddy.
Yeah, you would think that would be strange to imagine, but I don't know. I had a dream last night that I was a West Ham fan. Don't know why.
Good stuff.
Terrible dream. I had a West Ham kit and everything. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I know. Feels bad, bro.
Did you kill
Well,
yourself at the end of the dream, or?
I'd rather be in the championship, bro. I think my rationale was that like Southampton went down, and so I needed a new Premier League team, so I just picked West Ham. I would never pick West Ham. I'd pick Everton, so I don't know. It's rather strange. More like a nightmare. Indeed. You know, there's one team worse, and that's City.
Yeah,
So.
those days.
Let's go. More like a nightmare indeed. I mean, even the kit is ugly. Like, what the hell is that colour, man? It may as well be Burnley at that point. Anyway, Scornsy, pretty close behind, say, Still? No, Still hasn't managed to manoeuvre his way by.
Bit of a boring race, isn't it?
Well, I mean, we're only 4 laps in, so I don't want to make a
Yeah,
premature
but
judgment regarding the
this
quality
is a
of the race.
bit. This is the track for boredom.
Dace
There's
did get
really
past Scott
just
Palmer at some point, and I didn't notice. Maybe I was laughing about
last
West
lap.
Ham.
Luckily, I pointed it out because I do my job.
Okay, thank you, Lansley. Well, we'll see how long that lasts, because Scott Palmer has the
Aha,
DRS here, and
here
I'm
we
not
go.
missing this one. Flick it up,
Edwin
and down the inside goes Scott Palmer, and
goes past
retakes the
Swansea
position.
as well. And Edwin goes past Say. They're side by side. This looks exciting.
They get close together. Say has the outside, Edwin has the inside. Scornsy, though, is still
Keep
there. He's
racing
watching
between
on
the
and
three.
sees the 3-wide situation calm down, at least temporarily, but yeah, Scornsy tries again, but fails to mount a sufficient challenge onto Edwin, who's gone a little bit wide there, but again,
He's brought in Mackie as well.
the same situation occurs, and Yamaki has caught up, and his teammate Kalivov doesn't quite have the same amount of pace, but he is quite close behind. And there goes Mackie bottling it. Locking up, getting it all wrong under the brakes.
He burned battery out of frustration. Oh, Mackie. Bro's the struggler.
Bro is a professional struggling. He must have attended Dace's University of Life.
So once again we see Say dropping a little bit of a gap to Edwin, who has passed him. Say is definitely struggling. Maybe his setup is not cooking.
Perhaps he is not cooking.
Perhaps, yeah.
Talking about not cooking, Sheree Coleslaw is down in P14.
Yeah.
He's side by side with Cynical. Neither of these guys cooking. They should both be higher than they currently are. Did they pit at some point?
Yeah, they
They
were
did.
at the
So
back in
Caesar, yeah, so
round up
Caesar
one.
is the leader so far of the cars that have
Here
pitted.
goes Sharia.
This is
Oh,
a great little
sorry,
battle here.
Mackie
They've
goes
been
on the attack
swapping
on Squangy.
positions constantly, and I would go and look at that, but I mean, this is just, they're still side by side here. There's one hell of a battle here, but Sharia finally cedes, and Cynical is going to claim that position.
Say has a little moment out of the hairpin. Mackie all
Say
over him right
has
now.
been having an awful lot of moments.
Yeah.
Mr. loves basketball but never actually watches a basketball game. There in P4.
He is the basketball.
He is the ball bro, because he keeps bouncing down. Scornsey on the scene still. Scornsey kind of like Ronaldo, you know.
Oh.
He was a legend, was in the GOAT conversation, and then he kind of just fell off.
I guess if you're ignorant.
Ignorant in which capacity? Like in what way? In what way do you disagree with that statement? And oh my
Oh.
goodness, mate. Goodbye,
Goodbye,
say.
say.
It's Jova.
Just taking a nice trip down memory lane.
See you later, bro. Bro's been trapped by the gravel. It's no fucks given by Mackie. He's cooking right now.
Mackie is cooking up something special.
Oh my goodness. This guy does not know what he's doing, dude. Who the hell let Hightower drive on Mackie's account? No.
He is all over the place. Is he in typical Mackie fashion on his way to the pit lane to retire? I imagine that he might just do that. Oh.
We have a move for the lead. Dace re-overtaking with the DRS, and I feel like that won't be the last time that we see that down at the main straight. And there's an Alfa Romeo ahead of Dace, at least in terms of on the track, but not in terms of position. Text-to-speech is AI still driving around at the back of the field with Slayer just ahead of him. Slayer underperforming as well. Slayer is a really good driver, usually.
Yeah.
But he's certainly having an off night tonight. But that can happen to the best of us, I suppose. And also the worst of us, like Say.
She's probably in tears, bro.
Was
He's
Spa
in
last
yellow.
week?
As we have Cynical around, sector 1.
I think Spa was last week.
Last week
Yeah,
was
you're right.
Mexico.
True. fish bottle when? My answer to that would, I don't know, I don't know, some point before the conclusion of this race, but you can't predict Dace's bottling. If you could predict it, then he'd probably try and put a stop to it, but it's like a cosmic force that knows no boundaries. It's inevitable, unstoppable, but also unpredictable. It's all of the uns, just like, no, I was going to say uncapable, but it'd be incapable. Oh well, I ruined my own little spiel there. And got Palmer picks up a 3-second time penalty, so he is the one that is flirting with the bottle currently. And the fact that Palmer has a penalty is going to make it even more funny when Dace does eventually bottle.
Yeah. Smacky goes past Scornsy.
Scornsy cuts back on the inside though. Mackie on a tighter line and Nicky picks up a penalty. What's new?
I don't know what's happening, but Mackie doesn't look as quick as he normally does.
No, he's going to get kicked out of that esports team.
Yeah.
He's too busy looking for meta strats with the setup.
There he goes. Oh.
And there he goes. I mean, what a failure.
What a classic case of a noob.
Yeah. This guy's never worked on his setup in his life. He's not going to let him go, but I don't know if he's going to have a choice. Because a very serious skill issue has befallen him. Fireballer is trying to keep Adub honest as well. Got Palmer is going for the move now on Dace. With the DRS, a pretty easy move for him, and Dace has no way of fighting that back. And here goes Mackie on Scornsy. How did that happen? I took my eyes off for a second, but here goes Scornsy again. On the outside, will that turn to a switchback? Yes, it will. Though you've got to think Mackie's hard tyres are going to have an advantage over Scornsy's mediums at this point in the race. Calliope is looking very interested behind as well. He's also on, I think, mediums. I'm not entirely sure. I can't see, and I'm not going to go. He's on hards. Okay. That gives him an even greater advantage. There's not space down the inside there, Scornsy. Bloomin' heck. Mackie picks up 3 seconds of time penalties, and in comes Scornsy. That may be the first of the front runners, it is, yeah. To decide to pit. Will he nail the break in? I think he's got that. He's got that slowed down quite easily.
He's going for a set of hards.
Perhaps we should switch back to the tyre graphic.
Say, by the way, is also already pitted. He's in sector 3. I don't think he's going to get that close.
Yeah, not one of the front runners that's pitted, but a driver.
Yeah, someone.
A human being that exists on this earth.
A dude. Yeah.
An individual.
Yep.
A conscious organism.
Fireball just comes out right in front of him.
Yeah. Right behind Adaltonian, who will likely want to be getting past sometime soon.
Yeah, he's going to be extremely slow compared to these guys on the fresh hards. It'll be interesting how they deal with it. Say us a little look. Zeus repping number 69 because he is an adult. As he gets underneath Fireballer and takes the position.
He goes
Bit of
flying
racing
past.
there. And now he's... Ooh,
He did. I think he did the same thing to Fireball. You know, the little tap.
it had looked like it, yeah.
It looked like it.
They say
Oh,
in
that's
and
beautiful.
passing.
But then he doesn't go for it in the end, and he ruins the beauty of it all.
Adeltonian
Around
stays
the
out.
outside goes Say. Adeltonian staying out, but
Will
A-Dub
Adeltonian be
is not.
funny and use the DRS to get back ahead of... Oh, Fireball already passed.
And
So A-Dub
A-Dub
is
is
now in
going
the
to be
pit.
re-entering dangerously close to this. He's going to be quite clearly ahead, though.
Yep.
But
So
those
the undercut
guys
did not work for Fireballer there.
are just behind him.
Got screwed up with traffic. Spalmer already also pitted. 5 seconds ahead of Squarnsy. And now Dace, after allowing the undercut, is he now going for softs? So it is possible, you know.
Mackie, another penalty. Goodness gracious me, I switched to him just in time because I sensed a disturbance in the force that reverberated around Mackie, and I thought, got to look at this guy. Nine seconds of
Stays
penalties for Mackie. Goodness gracious me. Man, I can't wait for summer again. It's not even, we're not even most of the way through winter. Goodness gracious me.
You
Just
don't
thought
like
that needed
winter?
to be said. I fucking hate winter, bro.
Hmm. The hater.
It's fun for a few. I'm absolutely the hater.
Yellow.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's
a
Hightower.
Williams. And Hightower has waited surprisingly long before he has his first spin. So congratulations on being slightly less bad than usual.
Oh, yellow. So I think Hightower moving out of the way for the leaders.
Texas speech has
No,
returned. Plot
he's
twist.
not done yet.
It's not Jova for him. Never surrender.
Edwin in the pit lane.
Adam says you're not allowed here anymore with a move. Goodicles. With the channels is true Canadian and obeys. Says, oh yeah, sorry bud.
As Mackie and Edwin are both in on mediums now.
We're moving everywhere. Got Palmer, that's the fastest lap of the
lap.
race, and he's gonna
Yeah.
just be gone. Dace is gonna have to pull some out of the bag here. Just mute myself while I sneeze.
But Willie though.
Good question. Another spin from Hightower.
Goes the fidget spinner now.
At least Texas Speech has something to work towards.
Yeah.
Very nice of Hightower to stay within the range of the person that's been disconnected since like lap fucking 4.
It started so promising for Hightower because he was P11, you know, on the softs. But unfortunately,
And finally we see Dace pull into the pit lane.
is he
I think
going
it's
for softs?
pretty clear that he's going to end up
Also.
behind Got Palmer, but with fresher tyres and a compound advantage, will he be able to pull something off? And yet, that's confirmation he does go for the soft tyre. I think he will pass Palmer, but will he stay ahead until the end of the race is the question.
Yeah, but the gap is going to be pretty big.
It's a fair few seconds.
Palmer
He's got to try and get out ahead
Dave's
of
gotta be
this
behind
Mercedes
scoring.
car, and he can't do it. He's going to pass him pretty easily, I'd imagine.
Yep.
Those
But it
tyres
is
won't take
unfortunate
long
to be
to
behind
heat
him
up,
there
and
for a little bit.
Callum and Mackie battling away there as well. Hightower 3-second time penalty because he wasn't far enough behind as it was. Seven seconds. How easily can the soft tyres make up that gap, do you think? At Mr. Lanzi. How much of a pace advantage are we going to see from those softs? It's got to be quite considerable to the hards, but...
Yeah.
Bear in mind, Palmer has a 3-second time penalty as well. Dace doesn't even
Yep.
feel the need to follow in the slipstream there. He knows he's got that done.
Edwin also goes past.
Though he's got Edwin to contend with. He wants to go around the outside, and I think Dace should be pretty comfortable there. Setting a new fastest lap as well
They're
is
behind Hightower.
Edwin.
Almost out
Not
to
for
the
long. But they're still fighting away, and Edwin's got him here.
Oh.
Edwin, the upsetter of the race.
Days must be fuming.
Dace must be very livid right now.
Edwin does not care. Edwin
He's
is
made
here
a
for good
mistake
time.
as well. He's made a mistake. He's bottling right in front of our eyes. This is
Oh no.
This is unusual for Dace. This is a long-term bottle strategy where he bottles over a longer period of time through smaller mistakes, and that's not what we usually see from Dace. We usually see one big mess up, as we did in
Yeah.
Spa, but perhaps not this time, or perhaps we will see it later on in this race. I hope that the latter becomes the correct conclusion, but we shall see.
It would be fun, huh?
You've got to think Edwin will be closing the gap to got Palmer on his own anyway.
Nope.
And it's a 3-second gap. A 3-second penalty, sorry. Nikki, I know I was saying it was a 3-second penalty. You didn't need to show me what one was. But thank you for doing so. Anyway. And Dace does make his way by. And in the comments we have the comment that the Dace bottle happened by him not covering off the initial pit stop.
I mean,
I'm not sure.
guess, but he can still do it. So
he can, but I mean, if he'd covered it
especially
off,
with the penalty,
it would come down to a sort of lottery of who manages with the DRS better to get the pass at the right time, and I don't trust Dace's judgment. So perhaps he made the right call by taking the call out of his own hands. We'll see. We'll see.
it's also pretty likely that he might get a point for fastest lap as well. So
Yeah, I mean that's always a help, I suppose.
and Edwin crucially has stayed in the DRS. So
Though, yeah, Got Palmer did have the penalty, so it probably was the right call by Dace to cover off and just stick with Palmer. But, I mean, you never know. Dace might be only one warning away from a penalty, you never know. There goes the fastest lap of the race. Perhaps he is already on 2 and predicts that he won't finish the race without getting a third warning. I'm probably giving him too much credit there. In fact, I almost certainly am giving him too much credit there. But we never give Dace any credit, so perhaps we should overcompensate. Overcompensa. As Mackie would say, as he seems to think he's French. Five seconds is now the gap. Mackie picking up a 3-second time penalty because I mentioned his name and he got excited. Another penalty for Mackie, and we've got a spin there. I wonder who the spin could be for. Oh, no, 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 no
Who
never
is it?
mind. Who do you think it was?
Yeah.
Question answered.
Oh.
Oh, there we are. Rub salt in his own wounds. Goodness gracious me. I mean, you know what? I've got to admire the fact that he continues going every week. I genuinely, I do respect that.
Yeah.
That is
Say
admirable.
is in the pit again.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, it's all falling apart for Say, but we've got a virtual safety car. He
virtual.
gets a little bit
Yeah.
lucky there.
It's unfortunate for Days though. He
Yeah,
was
not
now
great for
not
Dace,
active.
but looks pretty lost to me for Dace anyway, so we did see the Dace bottle eventually. That's it. That's it, Gabby. I mean, I do respect that to an extent. Many other people wouldn't show up and be last every week, but this guy keeps going. I do respect that. Nicky's in the pits. Nicky's
Yeah,
out of the pits.
he picked up a 5 going into the pits.
Of course he did. Dace is gaining the virtual safety car. Goodness gracious me. Got Palmer's going too cautious. He knows if he gets a penalty, got Palmer, he knows the race is essentially over. So.
Oh, they're both.
Oh, there
Who
it
was the other?
is. There it is.
Who was the other?
There it is. I don't. Was there two?
Let me
I
see.
don't think there was two.
Yeah.
No, it only
No,
says one.
no, just one. Just Days.
There
Oh
it
man,
is. There it is.
it's always it's always beautiful when it happens in a way you don't
We
expect.
were waiting. He always keeps us surprised, man. He always does keep us surprised. There it is. Oh, I can't describe with words how happy I am right now. Oh, you love to see it. Oh my goodness gracious me. Talk about preying on someone's downfall, but I don't even care. This is too funny at this point. Oh my
He's within
goodness
two,
me.
3 seconds though. Woohoo!
Congratulations, well done, Dave.
Now he goes wide.
He's
He's
got the
clearly fed up.
he's got the DT from Arsenal Fan TV, bro. It's over. Text to speech came back. He's just realised he can still beat Dave.
There goes Edwin with this. Thank you very much. I might just win this race now.
That's a good point there, though. Edwin was right behind Dace, and he didn't get one.
Yeah,
So it must have
because
been
he
pretty
knows the
close.
rules.
It must have been pretty close to the Delta. But yeah, he's Edwin isn't Dace. That's the main disparity there in the outcomes. Let's just go and have a look at this. What's going
Gary
on
is
here?
down to 5th.
Here he goes. A 0.074 by text to speech,
Impressive
apparently.
lap.
That's a good lap time. I still think I would beat it. But that seems to be an impressive lap time there by text to speech. Let's have a look in the race director. Does that... oh god, I don't actually know how to.
Essay does a less impressive time, but also pretty quick.
View lap times. It's a 0.074. Say picks up the fastest lap of the race. Not really. He's about a minute and 23 seconds off the fastest lap, but pretty close.
He did his best.
Yeah, that's all we ask of him. Mackie, I mean, come on, mate. You're just doing this. You're going to get disqualified at this point. He genuinely is going to get disqualified if he gets another, like, 2.
Yeah, maybe.
Please get disqualified. It will be so funny. Not as funny as if Dace had done it, but still pretty funny. Could you imagine the relief that God Palmer must have felt when he saw that drive-through pop up?
Yeah.
Cannyrob falls
I mean,
behind Swansea. He's still
he
going to
must
lose
have
this race
been
to Edwin.
low-key expecting it to happen, but you can never. It's
He's
always
going to
when,
finish.
you know.
He's going to finish second, I think. Palmer. Edwin's going to
Yeah, Edwin
finish
has got this.
P1. I mean,
Unless he does something extremely weird, of course.
Edwin also went for a tyre compound that doesn't run him the risk of it completely dying at the end.
Yeah. He's probably all on the faster compound still, so.
Oh, goodness gracious me.
Bro's doing it on purpose.
You know what you'd think? I'm going to keep the camera on Scornsey. Lindsay, if you can keep the people entertained for 45 seconds, I will be right back.
Oh. Scorgy's gonna get passed here by Kelly Robb. You know. Nice switchback though. Scorgy fighting this on the outside, which will turn into the inside. As Scorgy stays ahead. Very nice defending now from Scorgy. Kelly Robb doesn't go for it there. And they stay how they were. Wow. We got a full course safety car. That is exciting, and Palmer and Edwin have missed the pit lane. Oh, it's over for them.
I disappear for a lap.
Can you believe this? Palmer and Edwin missed the pit lane.
You know what? Mackie had to get himself DNF'd before he could get himself DSQ'd, because that's way more embarrassing.
Scorgy and Kelly Robb are in prime position here for the win. Because Palmer and Edwin both missed the pit lane, man. That's right.
And there goes Scornsey.
Look at 8 up, man.
I think Scornsey might win this, you know? I think that's probably... Yeah, if you've got a penalty, then it's Jova for you. Get right to say.
Decides to stay out, so... He wants the disadvantage on the tire and the penalty. Interesting.
He wants to prove all the haters wrong, but he isn't.
Yeah.
He isn't going to.
But he won't, yeah. He will prove us exactly right.
Yeah, I mean, everybody always does prove me right, to be fair, so...
I don't know about that. If you say so, man.
I mean, I say so, and it'll eventually be proven right, as I previously confirmed with my past comment. Look at this guy, he's behind the safety car right now. Adaltonian speeds in the pit lane under safety car. I mean, come on. Buddy. Safety car is in this lap and no one's caught up. I think Scornsey's still got this. He will catch up. But those guys further back have got no chance, and I don't think Got Palmer is going to hang around. These two will catch up. I think Say and Dace will also catch up. Yeah. But that's about it.
Oh.
They won't catch up completely.
Interesting. Yeah, Palmer needs to go immediately.
But Palmer has gone immediately, yeah. And Say and Dace aren't caught up.
Nope. I mean, they might be like 3 seconds quicker than Palmer on this lap though. Because he's on 14 lap lives.
This would be such a fun race to be involved in at the front right now.
Let's see. Oh,
Edwin.
Fumbles.
Oh, big crash!
Goodbye.
Scornsey into the wall. Edwin out of the race. Scornsey's going to continue, but he's got no front wing left. Calirob
He's
has got
Joker.
to win this race. Is Calirob going to win this race? I think he is. I think he is.
He
I don't think
might.
there's any way that he doesn't.
Yeah, that would be joking.
This is completely in the control of Calirob. That was a massive crash that we just saw there between
Yeah.
Edwin and Scornsey. And I can't believe just a few laps ago I was saying Edwin was going to win this race, and I couldn't
So he's
foresee a
dropping
way
like a
that
stone,
that outcome would
obviously,
be
because he
different.
has no front wing.
But it's not the case anymore. Into the lead goes Calirob, and he's got a car behind him now that has a penalty, and a car behind him that also has a penalty, and a car behind him that is Dace. So he must be feeling pretty secure. As if Dace is going to manage to wrangle a P2 out of this. I feel sick. I feel sick.
You won't, because Palmer is 7 seconds ahead of say. That would be insane, but it could be, yeah.
14 lap
Palmer
on
is on those
hards
old
though.
tires, yeah. Scornsy's really slow, but of course, yes.
I think he'll be okay actually. I think Palmer will survive from both of them, honestly.
Scorsy blasts past Ada,
Should
but
probably bring the penalties up.
he obviously has no wing, so.
And then immediately he's going to lose the position straight away again.
Yeah, but it was funny.
Yeah, it was funny. I love that every single time we say that Dace is going to bottle it, and there's just that hint, that just 1% chance that he doesn't. But then every single time we are vindicated by him messing
Palmer
it up, and that
fumbles.
should give P2 to
Well,
say.
yeah, not yet. Yeah. I mean,
It
say has
should
also a
do.
penalty, so won't.
Well, yeah, of course. I might give it to
And
Dace,
Dace
you
is
never know.
still
I
a little
think he's
bit too
still going to
far
be too
away,
far
so.
behind. I think Palmer will
Yeah.
survive that. Honestly, Dace needs Say to be quick.
Yeah, but Say's on those older tires. So, Kelly Robb coming through the last corner. A very hectic
And
victory for
not a
him.
commanding win in any sense of the imagination, or in any term of the
No, but
word, but it is a win. And that is all that matters, and got Palmer crosses the line. Provisionally in
Kelly
P2,
Robb,
Calibob takes the fastest lap
yeah.
on the final lap of the race. Dace right up behind Say, but not quite close enough to say, oh goodness gracious me, off goes Say. Dace takes P3, the final of the podium positions, and
Let's go,
Say
8
takes
up
P4.
P5.
A P5, a really good recovery from him. Scornsey limps across the line to take P6. He has
Severe recovers to P8. Also pretty good.
pretty well done by him
Yeah.
from where he
Because he was
was.
last. But of course that safety car brought him back in. But then again, the safety car also just went in immediately, so he did most of the work on his own. Hightower somehow in between, behind Edwin, who did not finish the race. Which is interesting. Thanks to Speech, who didn't do the race, is V15.
Nicky gets a 3-second time penalty just for the funny.
Just for the giggles. There he goes. Oh. Well done, Nicholas. Oh. There was something of an end, huh?
I'm just saying now, I mean, the amount of bottling that I saw in that race was extraordinary. I mean, I don't know if Dace has started a Fiverr account, but it looks like everybody has been contacting Dace for F1 mentorship. Because they're following in his footsteps here. I mean, goodness gracious me, that was
The,
unbelievable.
the top 4 of the championship finish in the top 4 of this race. Got Palmer gaining on both days and Say losing out on days, and Kelly Robb gaining. But Kelly Robb is like 100 points behind, so it really is a top 3. With Kelly Robb also there. Well, that was fun.
Yeah. Let's grab the final results so Sharia doesn't execute me by firing squad. Let's have a look at all the incidents as well. It's always helpful.
All right.
And I think we can end the stream off here. So thank you everybody for watching. That was good fun, and as always, I mean, I really do appreciate the comments in the chat. It really does make this a lot better for us. It's good to be able to talk with you guys, interact, and get your perspectives on the race. So thank you very much for that. Yeah, what did we learn? Not much. Nikki is still bad. Dace still bottles. There you go. But I'll wish everybody a good night. It's 4 a.m. in the morning for me and 5 a.m. in the morning for Lanzi. So
It's Joker.
it is Jover indeed. Everybody have a very Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we race next week. I'll figure that
Merry
out
Christmas.
the day before the race next week. Don't worry about it. If we don't race, then have a wonderful New Year. And that's about it. Ho ho ho, motherfucker.
Goodbye.